The Fujifilm X-T5 is a great camera that is fun to use, but the release of the retro-styled Nikon Zf revealed some of the problems the Fujifilm camera has. Luckily, the Zf can solve pretty much all of them. So today I'm going to tell you what the Fujifilm problem is, how Nikon solved it, and if you should get the Zf instead of the X-T5. And no, this is not a Fujifilm hate video. I like their cameras and have been using different models for many years. But no camera is perfect, and when you start comparing, you will find differences that you should not ignore. The Fujifilm X-T5 comes in a beautiful and well-designed body that packs a bunch of features. It's a capable camera that does pretty much everything. It's capable enough for a serious enthusiast and even professional photographer. It's fast, easy to operate, and produces great images. But same as any other Fujifilm camera, it comes with a few drawbacks. These may not look like a big deal, especially when you look at the camera in isolation, and if you are only considering Fujifilm cameras, then these don't matter at all. But I am comparing the X-T5 to the Nikon Zf and feel the need to point them out. The beautiful X-T5 body doesn't feel as well built as some of the older models from the X-T lineup. The X-T5 looks more expensive than the older models, but it can take only a few months for the paint to start coming off. I've met a professional photographer whose X-T5 looked worn out after only 12 months of use. And it's not like he abused it in any way. It's a tool that makes him money, and so he takes care of it. But chipping paint is not going to have an impact on the quality of your images. And images are why you should buy any camera in the first place. And for that, we need to consider the camera sensor. And while the X-T5 has the new 40 megapixel sensor that produces great images, it's still an aps-c sensor. It's important to say that cameras with crop sensors do have benefits. Faster readout, smaller lenses and lower manufacturing costs are only a few of them. But if you want to use manual focus lenses and compose in that nice and large EVF the X-T5 comes with, you will be limited to manual focus lenses designed for the aps-c sensor. There are some on the market, but only a few of them are of the highest quality. And any other manual focus lens will force you to deal with the crop factor. This is especially painful with the Leica M-mount lenses. Here you will not find a small and fast wide-angle lens that will stay wide when combined with a crop sensor camera. And if manual focus is not your thing, then you still have to accept the downsides of the aps-c lenses. It's nice that they are smaller than their full-frame equivalents, but the lower the aperture, the bigger these lenses need to be. Look at the new Fujifilm f1.4 primes. They are optically excellent, but are almost as big and heavy as comparable lenses from Nikon. And while that can be acceptable on a bigger Fujifilm body from the XH series, the small and compact X-T5 doesn't pair so well with these lenses. That is why the old 35mm f1.4 is such a good match for it, despite not being as sharp as the new 33mm. None of what I described is a concern for the Nikon Zf. Despite retro styling, this camera is built like a tank. The top and bottom plates are reinforced with magnesium alloy and the dials on top are made of brass. So if any paint worns out over time, the Zf will look even better. The camera body also doesn't have any sharp edges, which will help the paint to last longer. Despite housing a 24 megapixel full frame sensor, the Zf is small enough to be easily carried around. Its large mount allows you to adapt pretty much any full-frame manual focus lens without affecting the perspective, and the camera's newest processor provides faster autofocus and better manual focus aids. The Zf is also a true hybrid camera with fully articulated screen and capable video recording specs. It can do everything on a very high level. Nikon offers a wide selection of great lenses. Most of them are on the larger side, but if you want the full-frame performance, you will have to accept that. But compared to the best Fujifilm primes, the difference in size is not significant. And with Nikon, you will get faster lenses that will produce images with the desired full-frame look. So, should you trade your Fujifilm X-T5 for the Nikon Zf? Or maybe you are in the market for a retro-style mirrorless camera and need to decide what to spend your hard-earned cash on. Either way, it will always be a personal decision. Only you know exactly what you like and what you would rather avoid, but there are some general guidelines and things to consider. If you want the smallest possible package, including lens, if you don't need to record videos of yourself, if you are on a tighter budget and if photography is more of a hobby for you, then the X-T5 will better fit your needs. But if you want that full frame look to your images, if you want to adapt old and new manual focus lenses, if you want the best manual focus experience on a mirrorless camera, and if you are a professional photographer, the ZF is the horse you should bet your money on. The good thing is that both of these cameras will make you happy, and they will help you to produce stunning images. They both have trade-offs, but so does everything else in life. We are just trying here to make as few compromises as possible when buying a new expensive toy. But if you still can't decide which of these cameras to get, then you need to watch these two videos where I dive deep into what makes the Fujifilm X-T5 and Nikon Zf so good.